Talk about Terra Classic. Ticker is LUNC, and over this past, 48 hours or so, it's been an interesting 48 hours with LUNC. It was actually just pretty stagnant for about the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and yesterday, really, or actually Sunday, really started to pump and go crazy. It was up here, actually for the month, it was up here, climbing back up. Actually, the highest levels we've seen since it crashed. It was up here to a high of 409 down back down here to 408, but nonetheless at one point it was up almost 60%. So I wanted to go over it real quickly, talk about a few things, talk about the hacktivist group that is also coming after Kwan right now, which is super interesting. But yeah, let's get into it. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Just drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. So Terra Classic, I wanted to go over this article here on AMB Crypto. Terra Classic spiked 17.63% in the last 24 hours. The reason might comfort you if you are a holder or hodler of Terra Classic. If you were, holding Terra Classic before it obviously crashed and the entire Terra Luna ecosystem crashed, you're obviously been looking for some good news, or if you bought Terra Classic, as a kind of a degen play when it was down, like many people did as well. You're just hoping for any sort of good news, which would benefit you greatly. But Terra Classic LUNC hodlers woke up to a pleasant surprise on the morning of June 27th when the infamous hacker activist group known as Anonymous announced that they were looking into Do Kwan's crimes. The Anonymous group earned its popularity for hacking and exposing corruption in governments and major corporations. The hacker activist group now plans to investigate the Terra founder with regards to Luna and the UST crash. The announcement yielded a second pleasant surprise for Luna and LUNC holders. LUNC traded at 408 during the press time after a 17.6% rally. Within the last 24 hours, LUNC has struggled to maintain significant upside ever since the Terra blockchain fork. Obviously with Terra, the new Terra Luna Classic, or the new Terra Luna. Terra Luna Classic's robust upside was backed by heavy accumulation as the MFI soared from 23 to as high as 75. It did not experience significant friction until the price crossed above the 50 RSI level. So can LUNC maintain a bullish performance? Now, I was watching videos and just reading on Twitter, like people legitimately think that LUNC could eventually get back to $1, which is insane to me. It's like I don't know what the percentage. It's like 10 million percent. I think, or something like that, in gains for it to hit $1. But nonetheless, definitely some interesting concept and definitely an interesting idea. And obviously, with a bullish outlook on LUNC, anything could potentially happen. It is hard to tell if its latest uptick will turn out to be a passing fad or lead to better days for its holders. Although Anonymous promised to seek justice for Luna holders, by Do Kwan, the activist group also warned that investors may not receive compensation for their losses. However, Terra 2.0 is operational and investors have hope for Terra Classic's future. LUNC's latest upsurge had the second strongest bullish volume ever since its relaunch. It also was characterized by a strong uptick in its market cap. This reflects strong inflows in the last 24 hours. The reading of volume and market cap confirms the announcement by Anonymous Group resulted in positive price action for LUNC. However, the supply held by whale metrics did not register an uptick. This means most of the accumulation was fueled by retail traders. Obviously, it also confirms that whales have been trading cautiously as far as LUNC is concerned. The development activity for most of June provides more clarity as to why investors are yet to regain confidence in Terra and Luna. Obviously, so many people were discouraged by Terra and the entire ecosystem. From when the price collapsed and the entire Terra ecosystem collapsed, so many people were upset. And like for me personally, right, I was holding a little bit of Terra Classic before the depeg and all that, things like that, and I feel like I wasn't compensated enough in the new Terra, which I got airdropped, but I just feel like it's done nothing for me and I'm still at a significant loss, if that makes sense. So let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about all this. Obviously some crazy price action over the last 48 hours with Terra Classic. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like on this video, and as always, have a great day.